Hello, and welcome to our channel. In the midst of the raging conflict between the United States, Israel, and Iran that erupted on February 28, 2026, the skies over the Middle East have turned into a no-go zone for ordinary travelers. Commercial airlines face massive disruptions, airspace closures, missile threats, drone attacks, and tens of thousands of canceled flights, leaving countless people stranded at airports from Dubai to Doha, sleeping on floors or waiting indefinitely in hotels with no clear way home. Yet, high above this chaos, a parallel world of luxury and urgency has emerged. The super-rich are using private jets as their escape route, driving charter prices to unprecedented heights that most can only imagine. Demand for private charter flights out of the Gulf region has exploded since the war began. Industry leaders call it the biggest upheaval in regional air travel since the COVID-19 pandemic. John Matthews, chairman and founder of AirX, explained, requests have increased materially because commercial schedules across the region have become limited or unreliable. These are urgent evacuations involving ultra-high-net-worth families, multinational corporations relocating senior executives, and groups like sports teams or touring productions that must move together. Bernardus Forster, CEO of SHY Aviation, described the spike vividly. Normally, 10 to 15 private jet flights depart daily from hubs like Muscat, Dubai, and Riyadh. Last week, that number surged to 98 in a single day. Skyrocketing demand meets limited aircraft availability. Only about 40 to 50 jets are operational in the region, plus higher insurance premiums due to war risks. Most outbound flights return empty, so clients pay for both legs, multiplying costs. One example captures the scale. A group of 12 people and their dog flew from Muscat to Istanbul, a 5-hour journey, for $145,000. Before the war, the same trip cost around $60,000, a 142% increase. Istanbul is the top destination due to proximity and open corridors, followed by Athens and Mumbai. Early on, Muscat and Riyadh were preferred for more predictable airspace. Now Dubai has surged in popularity. Chartering a jet requires navigating a war zone minefield. Many drive long distances overland to reach open airports, 4 hours from Dubai to Muscat, or over 10 to Riyadh, just aboard. Airspace slots are scarce, authorizations take up to 24 hours, and routes must avoid threat zones. Brokers report Riyadh to Europe flights at $350,000, Gulf one-ways at $200,000 on larger aircraft, and smaller jets doubling from $50,000 to $100,000 for Dubai-Istanbul routes. Some ultra-wealthy clients pay over $232,000 for premium escapes. This is no mass exodus. Forster noted private charters move few people. An average jet carries about 12 passengers. His company facilitated around 120 escapes in the past week. Across the industry, totals remain in the low thousands. Compare that to tens or hundreds of thousands stranded, relying on commercial networks or government help. Private aviation cannot replace airlines like Emirates, Etihad, or Qatar Airways. Matthews emphasized that charters provide controlled mobility for those who need it most. Corporations protecting personnel or families unwilling to wait, but cannot fill the commercial void. AirX secured one high-end deal worth around €1 million, $1.16 million, for a large aircraft with 100 lie-flat seats, likely for a corporate group. Governments are stepping in. The U.S. State Department facilitated over 24 charter flights, evacuating thousands of Americans. Officials say commercial availability is slowly improving, but the situation remains grim. Many turn to overland routes or wait for sporadic reopenings. The aviation industry feels ripple effects. Rerouted flights burn extra fuel, insurance rises, and jet fuel prices surge with oil market volatility from Strait of Hormuz disruptions. This conflict exposes stark inequalities. Everyday travelers face uncertainty, exhaustion, and rising costs, while the ultra-wealthy buy their way out, paying six-figure sums for privacy, speed, and control. Private jets, once symbols of glamour, have become emergency vehicles for the elite. Yet even for them, availability is limited, risks persist, and prices show no sign of falling. As the U.S.-Israeli campaign against Iran continues with no end in sight, the Middle East's airspace reveals two colliding worlds, one grounded in chaos, the other soaring away at any cost. The scramble for private jets shows how money can bend reality in crisis, but true escape remains out of reach for most caught in the crossfire. This fast-evolving situation continues to reshape travel, security, and privilege. Stay tuned as the story unfolds.